All right, team. So I'm going to show you this trade that we got going on here on S&P. Again, this is the smaller account, so we want one good trade. I'm going to show you guys my analysis here. So you can see we are short. We had a stop here, which is about 2.5. Got a nice little bit of an entry to show you guys on the 5 tick a little bit after this. But we had support here. You can see nice bounce. Was waiting on a micro level of support up here, but we didn't get it and kind of just fell right through. And then we noticed that it couldn't get back up to the resistance here. And I'll show you guys why we're actually targeting somewhere around these 56 to 58s. And it could actually potentially go lower into 54, which is why I'll probably end up taking right off at 56.75. We'll see if we get that to break down. This is a strong level, 61 to 62. So it may take a little bit of time to break that level down, but our analysis here is that we do end up breaking it down and coming somewhere into these 58s and then maybe even down below 45-ish. So we'll see if we get the breakdown of this level right away or if it takes some time to do that and chops between. But let's take a look at what we're looking at. Two very nice bounces here right off of our level. May end up ticking back up. We'll see. Now we could move this in this area, or we should move this into this area at bare minimum to about a point, right? You could trail this lower. I really want to get it down to maybe 12 points. We'll see if I can get that one good trade all the way down into 12 points. Now we should end up taking somewhere around these 5 to 6 points, but I want to see if I can actually run it deeper. Now this is going to be a pretty strong level, but I'll show you guys some of the things that we could use to our advantage to try to look at it. One being that our measure move, right? We're below that. If we go all the way down to our area that we want to see, we've been this far, you could see that we also have a target that's probably a little bit lower than what we were expecting. 51 is the measured move target. So we'll see if we can get the extension down into that area. All right. Second thing we want to notice is, I like market structure. That's what works for me, but other people like to have other things that, fit in line with the rules, give them more confidence to trade. So let's open up some of what we have back here on hide these studies. Show you guys some of what we're looking at, right? Okay. So a couple things. We got the VWAP over price. Right, we got nice resistance underneath structure. You can see a structure level resistance 74 to 60, 76. Good area. We want to see a continued what they call sell the rip opportunity. You can see constant downward trend here, and we got lower high, and also a lower high. So we want to see if this lower high right between these two areas can actually rip us lower into our next level of support, right? Again, we got this moving average over price, the VWAP over price. We're below. Obviously, you get your value area high, low, and we're kind of sitting right at the open, but this, we already kind of broke down below already. And then you can see we tried to pull back and we really couldn't get this to get up any higher than this area here. So this should be our potential sell a rip lower here, which is why we're going for a lower target and the extending of the move into about 56.75. So hopefully we can get it so you guys can see what it looks like to hold a longer trade on the market and see what happens from here. I mean, not bad. We got a profit of 525 so far. So I'd prefer to let this thing run. So I mean, I'm okay with taking the profit of, 4 ticks off this if that's what we can get. But like I said, I prefer to take it lower if I can. See if we can get the full 12 points. I definitely know 10 points is easier to get than 12, but we'll see where we're at, but moving back in, taking all of this off, hiding all those studies, moving back into this smaller chart, you could see, buyers are trying to step in right in this area. They are trying to hold this support. We'll see if we get these sellers to potentially bring it down and rip us even lower, right? That's ideally the goal. We get this lower rip, that would be potentially what we want to see. Can move this down and even look to take two, right? That's what we can do right here. Look to take 2 points and see if we can get it even lower, maybe. Yeah. If I try to move it, the stop any lower than that, I'm pretty sure we'll come back and take that out. So one thing I do note is that we're at a main level of support. So I mean, this could pop up against us, take us out for 2 points, and then maybe move further down. So you always got that. We got 2 points would be $100. Right now you can see 450, so that could be $250 that we take off. But like I said, I want to try to get that 12 points, so we'll see if we can get the opportunity to get it lower. I think we got a good potential opportunity for the rip lower here, as price could not climb up into our prior level of resistance. So that's what we're looking at right now. Let's see what we get here. All right, so we're trying to see if this can pull down a little bit deeper. And what it's going to do right here at the 62.25 is going to be important to me. Because if we bounce bullish right off that level, I'm probably going to just close this trade out. If we go right through, I'm going to look for my next level down below to see what we do at that level down below. So let's take a look at what is going to happen here right off of our level. I'm really hoping we start to pull through, but does not look like it just yet. And we're getting a nice bullish bounce. Let's take a look. Watch it, watch it. Okay, there we got a nice bullish bounce. Let's look to take this off. Try to see if it comes a little bit deeper again. This may end up taking us back out, so take 3 off. I really want to see if it's gonna come down deeper right from this level, so patiently waiting. Only got 1, so I mean, if I had multiple lots, could have took 1 right here at support and then look to try to trail 1 a little bit further back, but we only got 1 lot, so we'll let this thing kind of run its course. We're gonna take it out these 3. All right, so plus 3 points on that, not bad. Could add more, but again, not bad for the trade with the 1 lot. 1 good trade for London session. Close it up.